All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dominic, and I will be giving a presentation on the Ministry of Environment's turtle program. Okay, so very similarly to MCSS and other NGOs monitoring program, ours start on September and goes on until March. Like I said, we do a lot of the same types of monitoring that we do as MCSS, beach patrols, and taking different measurements of tracks, turtles, and we do this on Mahe, Pala, and I think mainly Mahe at the moment. There are people doing it on Pala and Adig, but not as frequently as we do on Mahe. Very why do we have this program? As other presenters have explained, it's sea turtles are very important to our marine ecosystem. They're very good for tourism, and it's a lot of it is to patrol against poachers that target these species. Let's move on. So this is a few pictures I've taken on numerous patrols that we've done, explaining the different tracks. So bottom right is a green turtle track. That is one of my colleagues actually taking the data, and top right is a green turtle track. We patrol around, I would say, 36 different beaches in all across Mahe, including Pala and Ladig. I think it's about maybe around 45 beaches. So it's a lot to do, and we don't have a lot of staff similar to SMPA. So it's just one or two uh, uh, staff members are doing this patrol, including myself. And the majority of these patrols, we see activity in the southern region. We do a lot of turtle nest translocations. The two bottom images is us working side by side with MCSS, which we do very, very often. We often run into each other while doing patrols. The reasons why we do these net translocation is basically for the nests that are in risk of not surviving. So for example, if it's in an area where it's below the highest water mark, if they're near any area that has a risk of erosion, or if it's close to roads, where it's very likely that hatchlings will go towards street lights, house lights, and get crushed by cars. I actually have a few images of that also. Some of the threats that we see, the bottom right two images are hatchlings that went towards the road, like I explained earlier. Marine pollution is one of them, fishing gear being dumped into the ocean, erosion, and the bottom left disturbance. Disturbance is also a major problem that we see around Mahe. Bottom right image is someone that was collecting hatchlings and keeping them in buckets, and poaching, of course. Here are a few images of, I know they're pretty gruesome, images of cases of poaching that we've dealt with. Left are the carcasses of a male hawksbill that the police found. We often see, leftover bones, scales, and actually this year we found a very small green turtle carapace. So apparently poachers are not only targeting adults now, so they're going after very small juvenile turtles, which is very sad. This is me comparing the carapace next to a hawksbill adult carapace, so you can see how different in size they are, and it's very unfortunate that this is happening. education work. So actually this year, the Ministry of Environment has launched our very first volunteering program. So we got about, I think, 30 people who applied. And these people are basically going to be coming along with us on different patrols, especially after hours and weekends. 30 people is a very good turnout. We do a lot of educational work um, in regards to school kids, where we visit a lot of schools and do presentations there. We have signs that we've placed around beaches. We have new ones because a lot of them were destroyed by people. So we have new ones that we're going to put up shortly. We do a lot of educational work on sites when we come across people um, that are next to turtles. We explain to them how to behave when they see a turtle and what to do and what not to do. Thank you very much. If there's any questions, I would love to answer them.